You're the first player to win a championship in 3 different decades.
Yep, the 3 different teams.
Mm-hmm. Tim Duncan was the second person to do that.
Yeah.
How does it feel to have that title?
It feels great. It feels unbelievable that it was even a title. And let me tell you, that it was even something that could be done by mistake, right? And and only because that was my craft, that was my occupation, and I have great energy, and I was around great people to get that done and be on those teams. I'm happy to share that. Robert Horry was second. No, he didn't do 3 decades. He did different teams.
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to be in any association with Tim Duncan. Like, the crazy thing is my cousin said, man, but you ain't going to be in the Hall of Fame. I said, man, I've been in the Hall of Fame since 1989. I'm a champion. I don't, you look at those teams, you'll see it.
You don't qualify for the Hall of Fame?
I qualify for President of the United States. I'm qualified for all kind of things, whether you get it or not.
What's the criteria of that?
I didn't play I didn't play enough minutes, or I didn't score enough points. I don't know.
Huh.
Like I should be in just because it makes the place look sexier. That's what I say. I've been there before too. I played in the Naismith game that the college guys played. I lost in that game. We were number 1 in the country in 1985, and we lost to Michigan. Yeah, bad luck place for me.
Well, speaking of college, Supreme Court actually sided with college athletes.
Well, that means I'm getting a check.
Well, so now college athletes could actually get paid.
Right. But I was part of that lawsuit when I agreed with the O'Bannons, and I thought it was crazy that they use our likeness during and after. The pictures that sell, the jerseys that sell, all of that stuff.
The video games.
All of that. And so I remember when they told me about it, I was so quick to sign it. And when I was on that show that I was on Fox, I used to say players should get paid. And everyone thought it was oh my God, how dare you pay somebody for doing a job? You understand? Like, I tell you all the time, when I was in college, I did things to the letter. I sent you a letter to give me money. No, I did things to the letter. And I couldn't get a job because I was on scholarship.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Which is communism and socialism. Like, we're giving you housing, we're giving you clothing, and we're giving you food. That's enough. You don't need anything else. But in the summertime, we're not going to feed you. You got to figure that out. You can have a little something. You can go make $175 a week playing in a basketball camp.
Right. I remember I interviewed Jalen Rose. There was the whole thing where, he was killing it in college, but then he would go home back to, where was he from?
From Detroit.
Detroit, right. Yeah, he would go home to Detroit, and then, remember, he was at a house that he got arrested at, and they tried to call it a crack house.
Right.
Then he'd be playing games, the whole crowd would be like, crack house. But he basically explained, he's like, yo, man, listen, yeah, you're in college and you're the superstar athlete, and then the season ends, you go home, you're broke.
You're the same
person, you're hanging out with the same friends, like you're living in the hood, you're not, it's not like he was a drug dealer or anything, but he's just hanging out with the same people, and then the cops burst in and he gets caught up, and he gets,
not that he was doing, and I was around Jalen in those times too, man. Brilliant person, Jalen. Yeah. He knows me too. That's why when I watched him on your show, like, if anybody knows me, it's Jay Rose. So, I just, this is the deal. It shouldn't just be a stipend. I remember I had some guys that were really nice to me. So what I mean by that is, I was able to go some places and eat, and then somebody would say, hey, it's all me, Mr. Salley, a guy sitting back paid for the meal, and I'm not supposed to take that. That's supposed to be illegal, that somebody can pay for your meal. But if I was a female and a guy, comes in and buys your drink, it was so crazy the things I could not do or it was against, because I was literally a prisoner to that scholarship. And it just wasn't fair. I didn't think it was fair whatsoever.
Yeah. So now the players could actually get paid.
And they should.